voices, beats, all sounds. But what makes your sound? How do you pick your music to tell your truth just like you rock your truth?
Basically asking how do I pick my beats and stuff?
Of course.
I'm real picky with beats, man. I've been like that since I was young. Maybe it has something to do with the music I was listening to.
Okay.
Like I know what, like, if I'm listening to a song, or if I'm listening to like something in the club, I'm like, yo, they spent time going through a list of beats. Like I know what a good beat sounds like. I can't even explain it to you. And that's where some artists fail at, by the way they pick their beats.
You damn right. That's what they say about Nas all the time.
Come on, man. Y'all gonna lay off my homies, man. Y'all gonna lay off Nas,
that's
bro.
what people say
beats,
about Nas.
But nah, that's facts, though. That's facts.
I'll give you one even worse. Cannabis. Cannabis had the hottest lyrics in the world, but when his album came out, that shit was straight garbage.
Nah, what was Niggonometry was hard.
At the end of the day, name me the rest of the songs on the album. It had good beats.
It was that and second round KO.
So that's it? So you didn't even like Buckingham Palace, huh?
Nah, Buckingham Palace was hard.
See, I had to bring it up. I'm saying, so it's like, oh.
Trey Button, what's up?
Cannabis did not have good beats.
Nah, it was a lot of artists that didn't have beats that I was
can tell you a lot of artists that Razcast, one of my favorite rappers in the world. His beats were not the best.
I make sure if a J1DA album is coming out, I make sure I have some of the best beats that people have ever heard. I make sure I go to people that ain't nobody ever heard of. I hit them up. I try to invite them to the studio. If not, you're going to FaceTime me. We're going to get it rocking, because I ain't trying to go down in history as somebody who don't know how to pick beats.
That's why people like Snoop Dogg and E40 so much. That's why people rock with like Fat Joe. Because when they find beats, that's their singles, and they really go hard on them.
Yo, the last joint he did was called Poland with Dre and Lil Wayne. Wayne murdered the whole song.
Okay.
Just put that out there. But that beat was hard though.
That's right. And that is what sums up a good, great, or bitter MC. There's a lot of bitter MCs in the game, because you know what? They always miss their shot, or nobody ever listened. And what the thing is the packaging was wrong. Your generation of hip hop has a different box, but you're still trapped in the same cycle.
Yeah.
What do you think is the hardest thing that you overcome as an MC today in hip hop, rather than, that people probably don't even think about or realize?
The way I promote my music.
Talk about promotion and how that works or helps you.
Oh man, that's been like a hard thing for me, like marketing and like putting it out. Cause sometimes I be discouraged by the numbers. I know it's people watching and people hear what I'm doing and stuff, but that is a big thing, especially with the social media and everything. Like you gotta know how to maneuver. Some people make it seem like it's easy, but it's really not. You just gotta know numbers. You gotta study the game as much as possible. That's my thing that I'm still in the process of overcoming.
I just wrote something on the board for you.
I see.
YouTube will pay you like let's just exaggerate, 0.1 millionth of a 0.73%. What we don't understand about money is that money is a percentage.
Right.
So if that's what you get per stream, that's what they get per stream. So if you're not marketing, you're not putting yourself in position to win. Now this is what I do hate about your generation, and I hate this with a passion. And shout out to the MC who told me he doesn't pay to go get on interviews and things like that because he has 1,000 likes. Fuck your likes. I don't care how many likes you get, because your likes don't transfer into money. And as you know, as an artist, you need to pay for studio time. You need to pay for features, especially if you're gonna go to the highest level.
Well, ain't nothing free, so.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. So let's talk about J1DA for instance. Let's talk about pay, because I'm not trying to get in your pockets. I want to talk about paying dues to the game. A lot of people are at the beginning of paying dues and they get frustrated because they haven't gone to a certain level. That's what fucks up their brand. When I think of J1DA's brand, I'm thinking about underground hip hop from the 90s rather than lit hip hop in the 2000s. That your hip hop is more meaningful and it has to be marketed a certain way. Why do you think it's so hard to be marketed rather than being marketable, because you're very marketable. What is it about marketing that holds the music back?
What I think is like some of my stuff may not be what people want to hear.
That's bullshit, Jay, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't think it's bullshit.
That is bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
But it's not though. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, tell me.
I'm the new generation. I know. Nice. Like, I be around people, I know what they want to hear, what they don't want to hear. Like, I've been in these conversations. Mm-hmm. So it's not like a no that's completely wrong. Like, some people might not want to hear.
No, Jay, that's completely wrong.
It's not, though, because I'm in these conversations. Like, I know.
You're in these conversations in your circle.
No.
Let me tell you what I did.
That's wrong.
Okay, tell me, teach me. I'm gonna learn. Teach me.
That's wrong. Like, I've been around young kids who want to hear certain shit. Sometimes they might not want to hear the conscious shit all the time or whatever the case may be. And like you said, like I got that 90s hip hop sound. Sometimes they ain't feeling that. So, and people like what they like. You can't force them to be like, yo, I'm on this J1DA shit.
No, you can't. But see, this is why I say you're wrong. Now hear me out. You know how many people come to me and say the music that they listen to is trash and they wish they had 90s music? So I'll play your music. And they love that shit, and they want to know who the hell is that and where is he from. See, that happens to me a lot. Because I'm a connoisseur of hip-hop. I'm not a nigga that just listens to music. Personally, like I said, I don't give a fuck about people's music. I really don't. But when I play your music to the people who I know love music, they love your music. I've introduced you to a whole country, maybe. I don't know. I'm not that guy. But maybe I did.
You are.
Shout out to Muggsy in Australia. Shout out to Natasha in Germany, who said they love your music.
Shout out to
and
y'all.
Watch Heritage Hip Hop. Yes.
Shout out to y'all.
That's what I'm talking about. And there's people. Let me tell you something about how wonderful your generation is, because they fucking stupid. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh my God.
No, I'm gonna say it. No, let's keep it real. Do you know that when y'all do shows, your generation, not you, but when y'all do shows, as soon as you spit your lyrics on top of the lyrics and the beat, people go away and say, I'm not fucking with that?
Because they can't really understand what the hell you're saying.
So guess what? Do you do that?
No.
So that's why when people, I say, go check him out, and they see him, they be like, yo, that boy's special. And they check you out. Same way how some people in your generation will throw their own concert and say, yeah, we threw a concert, that's the shit, we nice, we lit. But they ain't making no real fucking bread. And I don't mean bread by just
they
money.
They probably making the money back to pay the venue. Or the DJ.
So then you broke even. Yeah. But like you said about marketing, they're not going the extra distance. You, Samad, Solus, Ibmatic, Stan, Khalid, Malk, Kid Pro, Lau Omalau, Brothers of Destruction. Do I have to put more out there? I really don't. But there's so many people we've introduced on Heritage Hip Hop that people say, yo, they dope as hell. Where did you find them? And guess who's asking me these questions? 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 23-year-olds, 30 years old, 40 years old, and 50-year-olds. So the demand for your music is there.
Mm-hmm.
We are the media.
The fallacy is, if you don't market and you don't market correctly, it's hard for people to know you exist.
Nah, you're absolutely right. I feel like my music, I'm like embracing that. Like, it's the way I market my music is like not the proper way. It has to be marketed the right way. But I just really, I'm really stressing the fact that some people may not want it. People know what they want to hear, though.
Okay.
People know what they want to listen to. You can't say no that they're wrong for wanting to hear what they want to hear.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying your music is more relevant than you're giving yourself credit for. Because let me tell you something. If a man's ready to have sex, he not listening to DMX.
He ain't listening to J1DA either.
But if you see that girl that look good and you think about what's the song with Free, that melody might make him go, damn, you know, and it make the girl look a little better.
He's not listening to Free having sex.
No, I'm saying, but he may see the girl and think the melody can stick in.
Right.
Yo, you ain't gonna think about no booty and think about stop being greedy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I am recalling myself right now. Somebody hit me up earlier. Was like, yo, I love this song. The Like That. It's on TC5.
Okay.
He's like, yo, man, I fuck around and get some ass to this. I'm like, yo, do your thing, bruh.
All right.
Do your thing, boy.
But that's like I'm saying. There's certain moves that bring certain music. Do you know, and this is why I said your music is important, because I have a story for you that you didn't even know. Exclusive to Heritage Hip Hop. I have a girl I know. She goes to Rutgers University. I taught her, when you study, listen to music at a low frequency so that when you hear the music...
My engineer tells me this all the time.
You hear the music, you recount everything that you did before. She listens to your music when she studies. So that means all that, well, I don't want to hear that, you may not want to hear that. That's not the point. You're even helping people get better grades in school with the music that you make, because you're inspiring the subconscious genre of music rather than to get lit, jump around like a fucking idiot genre in hip hop.
Can I ask a question?
What's up?
I feel like, so you feel like the hype music adds nothing to hip hop?
Nope, never said that. Because we all need the hype music.
I was about to say, like, what would, like, I feel like it adds, like, we need a balance.
But that's what's missing. Because in my day, we heard Onyx with Tribe Called Quest, with Black Sheep, with Hieroglyphics, with the Alcoholics. In your generation, we don't. We hear everything that sounds the same. So that's where the balance is not there. Mm-hmm. See, you know what? My favorite show on the radio back in the day was called Future Flavors, Marley Marl. And
I heard of that.
And they had Jay-Z come up, and then the Artifacts would come up, and then you had Stretch and Bobbito, and you had some Wu-Tang with Big L and Jay-Z and Old Dirty Bastard, right? But then even before that, Angie Martinez had Battle of the Beats, where she would play, yo, we got new artists. Who do you like? And if they win, their song next week, and we come with another song. So it was always an introduction to what hip-hop is, rather than somebody telling us what hip-hop is. Razzcast said, hip-hop is a trap. Niggas think they run hip-hop when they only run around in it. Jews really run hip-hop. And it's like, we can't even control the culture, but we also always call it the culture. I'm here to say in this part of the interview, J1DA is more culture than he is music, and that's why I think you don't really see what you're looking for, because people don't even know how to define hip-hop culture. They don't know how to nod their head like fucking dummies. Because when you do this just means yes. So anything anybody tells you is yeah, 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 yeah. And you hear that in the beat, yeah, yeah, yeah. But they ain't even saying nothing for you to hear to.
Yeah, word up.
But when you have music with substance, there is something to hear to, and people don't know how to appreciate it. So how do you know when you're appreciated as a musician, not only as an MC?
A few years back, this was like when I was like on SoundCloud a lot, and I used to check my messages. This dude from the UK, he hit me up and he was like, "Yo, my mom, she died from blood cancer, and I have this song I did with Mac 91, the very first song I did with Mac. It's called Letter to You. I wrote it for my mom." And he was like, you know, he was gonna commit suicide basically, and he hit me up and just like thanking me, like, yo, you know, you saved my life. And he wrote like this whole thing. He was like, yo, I'm coming to New York. I'm gonna be in Harlem. I'm gonna move to New York, and I bought an apartment in Harlem. So he asked me to meet him. So I caught the train to Harlem, and I met up with him, and he like framed how many times he played the song before he, you know, was gonna take his life, and he gave it to me as a gift.